Hey guys, so Nail Reserve sent me some more gel polishes, and I was waiting to do this video here in January because I thought this was going to be like their January collection, but it ended up not being. I don't even know if they have a January collection. They don't have anything posted on their Instagram. But these were just some gel polishes that were already on their website, but they sent me the remover, which I had received from them previously. They sent me the base, which is their base coat, and then they also sent me the matte top coat, which is obviously their matte top coat. And then I thought that was weird that they sent a matte top coat because they sent me 3 glitter gel polishes. This one here is called Magnets. As you can see, it's like a silvery glitter. It is clear based and it just has silver glitters in it. It has some smaller glitters along with some chunkier glitters in it. This one is called Paradise Peach, and it's this like pink holographic glitter. You can't really see the hollow in that clip, but it does have some little hollow flakes in there. And then this one is called Warm Glow, and it is like this kind of like goldish glitter. It's kind of like, I think, what people call antique gold. So it's not like that bright yellow gold that you usually see. These are 15 milliliter bottles, and as always on the back there's the ingredients and the directions and warnings and all of that. So like I said earlier, this is a clear based gel polish with a bunch of silver glitters in it. When you apply it, they do tend to clump together a little bit, so you can just take the brush and spread them out and kind of maneuver them how you want, as you're going to see me doing here in a couple seconds. I do think this is a pretty gel polish, and I think it would be fun to add as a topper for a design or something. But honestly, out of all 3 of these, this one is not my favorite. Now, moving on to Paradise Peach, which is the pink hollow glitter. I'm not a huge fan of the name because it makes it seem like it's going to be a peach color and not this pink color. The base of it is like this shimmery pink that kind of has like a purple shift to it. And then it has a bunch of glitter added into it. There are some hollow glitters in there as well. It definitely does need 2 coats for a fully opaque color. But if you liked how it looked as this kind of sheer shade right here, you could leave it as 1 coat, but I personally would do 2 coats of it. Now on to the last one, which is Warm Glow. It is that gold glitter, and when I was applying it, I wasn't really sure if it was actually glitter or not, because like it looks like glitter but it also doesn't look like glitter. You'll see what I mean when I show it here. Like, it kind of looks like glitter but it also doesn't. And to me, it kind of resembles like gold foil. If you were to take a bunch of gold foil and just shove it into some gel polish, that's kind of what this is giving me. But I really like this, and I love the color and how it looks. Also, with this one, it has that really strong like, I think it smells like a banana runts. Other people say it smells like bubble gum. But it has a really strong smell of that. The other 2 I didn't notice have that smell, but the Warm Glow does. This is what they all look like with just 1 coat. And then because they did send me that matte top coat, I did apply that to these after I did a second coat just to see what the matte top coat was like. The Paradise Peach and the magnets don't look that great with it, but I think Warm Glow looks really cool with the matte top coat. It kind of gives it like that antique type of look to it. But then I did go ahead and add on my shiny top coat because these are glitter gel polishes, and typically you put a shiny top coat over a glitter gel polish, and this is what they look like. Like I said, there is 2 coats on all of these on here. You can do 2 coats, you can do 1 coat, just depends on the look you're going for. I do think these are all pretty glitters, and they all are a different type of glitter. Magnets is like your typical glitter. Paradise Peach is like a hollow glitter, and then Warm Glow is this weird, like, kind of glitter. I don't even know how to describe it, really, because it's so different than any other glitter polish that I have ever come across. Here you can kind of see the hollow there on Paradise Peach here under the flash. I do have a discount code with Nail Reserve that I will leave up here on the screen as well as down in the description below. I do believe it is 50% off of 2 or more gel polishes from their site. Now, moving on to the nail art portion. I was struggling on trying to figure out something to do with these because they're all so different, and I really didn't feel like they went very well together. Maybe Magnets and Paradise Peach could be paired together because it's pink and silver, but even then, because it was 2 different kinds of glitters, I wasn't really feeling it. So I decided I was going to go ahead and use Warm Glow for this. So I am just going in and painting all of the nails with Warm Glow, and I do 2 coats of that, and I cure each coat for 60 seconds. I do just real quick want to mention here how it is applying now when I'm doing this set versus when I was swatching looks very different, and that is because when I was doing the swatches, I had just brought them in from the mailbox where they had been sitting outside in the cold all day, so they were cold, making the gel be on the thicker side and apply a lot thicker, versus when I was doing this set here, they had been inside and I had my heater on in my room, so they did warm up a bit, so it loosened them up and made them apply a little bit thinner. So after I got all that done, I did off camera mess around with one of the nails, trying to figure out what kind of design I was gonna do, because I really had no idea what to do with this. So I kind of just went kind like a abstract route with it, I guess. So I just ended up drawing on a bunch of circles, different like sized circles on the nail, and then filling in the gaps with the white. This is definitely not my favorite design that I've ever done. Kind of in the end gave me like clownfish vibes. I don't know, I wasn't too proud of this, but this is what I ended up coming up with, and this is just how it ended up being. I am using White Reserve or White Addict. The bottle says White Addict, but on the website it says White Reserve. From Nail Reserve. I did end up having to do 2 coats of it. and I cured each coat for 60 seconds. So yeah, I was struggling kind of with this video just because Nail Reserve sent me 3 different random glitters. I didn't pick them out or anything. They just randomly sent them to me, which I am grateful for that they sent me these. But like I said, they weren't anything that I personally would have picked out, and I wouldn't have paired those 3 together either. So it was making it a little bit difficult for me to come up with something to do, because typically I like to try and use all of the colors that I receive, but like I said, they didn't really go together, and they were very different types of glitters. So I decided I was just gonna go with one color and do some sort of design on top. And because I was really loving Warm Glow, I decided to go with that one. And I didn't really know like any kind of design that would go with it, so I decided just to go like an abstract route with it. I probably should have planned it out a little better, or like thought about it a little more instead of just going in and winging it, because like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of it. But I don't know, maybe someone out there will like how this looks and will want to do this as well. It might have been easier just to paint the entire nail white first and then go in and do these circles with the Warm Glow, but like I said, this was unplanned and I didn't know what I was doing. I just went in with the Warm Glow first and said I'll figure out the design that's gonna go on top later, and this is just how they ended up being. Usually I am really good at coming up with designs on the spot. That is how I do my nails probably like 90% of the time. I just sit down and start doing them, and whatever happens happens. And you know, they usually end up turning out pretty good, and I do end up liking them. Sometimes I do, you know, sit down and think about like what I actually want to do and kind of look at pictures and references to get an idea of what I want. That's kind of rare though. Usually it's just off the top of my head, whatever I feel like doing at the moment. But sometimes when I do that, it doesn't turn out quite as well as I had hoped. But that's just how it is sometimes, and you know, it is what it is, and I just go with it and follow through, even if I'm not liking how it's looking as I'm doing it. I'll continue it all the way through, because sometimes it looks better when it's all said and done versus when you're in the middle of it. So after I got all the white on, I did go in with my shiny top coat, and I top coated 3 of the nails with that. And then the other 2 nails I did top coat with the Nail Reserve matte top coat that they sent me, because I wanted to try it out and kind of get a feel for it, because I have been trying to find a better matte top coat than the other ones that I have. I did purchase 2 off of Amazon that I felt were pretty good. But since Nail Reserve sent me a matte top coat, I wanted to test it out and see how well it looked on a design. I will say I completely forgot to wipe off the design before applying this matte top coat, and I didn't have any kind of smearing at all, so I do really like that about this matte top coat. It also didn't leave any kind of streaking on the nails either, so I do think that the Nail Reserve matte top coat is a really good matte top coat, because it doesn't smear the designs and it doesn't leave the streaking. So as you can see, this is what the nails look like. I was getting like clownfish pattern type of vibes with them. My mom said she was feeling like they looked kind of like cow print. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them. I feel like I could have done something a lot better than this, but you know, this is just what I ended up doing. It is what it is. They're not bad, and I mean, they're not great either, but I do actually really like this color combo with this like gold color and this white. I think that looks really nice together. But yeah, overall, I'm just not really feeling this set. It's not really my favorite, but I don't know. Like I said, there might be someone out there who likes this kind of look and would like to try doing it themselves. But that is it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.